Man, what's good? What's good? What's good, man? Uh, it's your main man, Shotta Zoe Pound. I'm back up in this thing. Uh, it's Zoe Pound's Lounge. What's good, man? I appreciate you coming up in here. But I want to go again, man, because it's a hot topic that's going on social media and stuff. So I just continue to look into um this same avenue, and I try to dig up what I can dig up to try to make sense of everything that's going on between what 50 Cent doing, you know what I'm saying, with the documentary and stuff, and P. Diddy case and all that. And I try to dig up what I can because there's a lot of people that look at social media and they'll be on this YouTube and they don't do their own homework. They just listen to people and they go off what people are saying. They go off what people done put together and they take it for fact. Be like, well, he did the, you know what I'm saying? No, you have to do your own homework for to understand how stuff is working. Um, it's a it's a person that got a podcast that put out that P Diddy sabotaged his own defense, destroyed his own defense. Don't get me wrong. What he did on that tape, he was recording a tape thinking that he was finna put together, you know what I'm saying, something for him to beat the case and it's gonna be triumph. He gonna get off the case, and it's gonna be everybody running around cheering. And this is what he was gonna put out, and you know what I'm saying, in his favor. But it got leaked to 50 Cent. 50 Cent took that footage and he put that footage on uh the reckoning. He put that footage on the reckoning. So when you see it, you'll see P. Diddy in this hotel room. He's sitting in front of a window. He's on the phone with his lawyer, and they talking about strategies. Don't get me wrong. The only thing that was wrong with what happened, what he did, was that he recorded a a phone call that was supposed to been between just him and his lawyer. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't supposed to put that out, and his lawyer didn't know that he was putting it out. So that was the break in it. You know what I'm saying? He basically, you know, ambushed his lawyer with this information with this information when 50 Cent put that out there. He let it be known that, man, this man was recording you. You know what I'm saying? While you was on the phone with him. So his defense team was all in shambles. So, but the thing is, when he what he's talking about on there, he's not talking about nothing that's damaging. But by being on the reckoning from 50 Cent, 50 Cent is making it seem like uh what he's saying on there is something real big. And you will listen to it, and he's telling his lawyers basically, man, Jay Rose, man, what's good, homie? What's good? He's like, guess who's back? I heard that, man. I'm finna put this here up here, man, for anybody that's trying to do content. You trying to stream or whatever, man. StreamYard is a good platform for you to do that on. Um, so anyway, yeah. So 50 Cent, he put it in the reckoning where he was talking to his lawyers on the phone, and he was telling his lawyer to try to come up with a strategy. And if a person don't know nothing about law, when they listen to P. Diddy tell his lawyers, like, man, we need to find the people that is experts in the dirtiest of the dirtiest, right? Because he understand the thing is, when you going through the court system, he got a lot of people that's trying to have him down. So you gotta have people that understand how to fight dirty, because people finna come at you with the dirtiest shit. When you in that courtroom, they don't fight fair. They don't come to you fair. People be thinking that the shit is fair. When you go into a jury trial, you will have the prosecutor paint a whole picture on you that you not even. I'm talking about, he'll make you look like a total fucking monster and say shit that that's not even real. It ain't even right. So you got to have some people that understand. You got to have some people that understand. You got to look at the J Rose. You got to look at the headline, bro. The headline tell you what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Look down there. It's about the shit, the stuff that's going on in social media through the airwaves and stuff with 50 Cent and the P. Diddy case. And then you got a lot of different people that's coming with podcasts. You got Corey Holcomb. He's coming at Marlon Wayne because Marlon Wayne, he was basically saying it was wrong for 50 Cent to constantly be kicking P. Diddy while he down. So Corey Holcomb was like, hold on, you know what I'm saying, man? You got skeletons in your closet too. You used to be at the P. Diddy parties and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's trying to come at Marlon now. And then you got Marlon and 50 Cent going back and forth at it. Marlon Wayans, he put a video, he put a thing out. Hold on, let me see if I can get that. I didn't even, let me see if I can put that up here. He had did a thing where he put P Diddy and uh and 50 Cent in a hot tub together. Let me see if I can add this right quick so I can put it up. I don't think y'all seen it, man. But let me see. Here it is. Oh man, I gotta chop it down some. I can't even blow it up. But that's the Marlon Wayne clip of that he made. But it's AI digital. It's not a real picture. He did that to try to clown 50. And then 50, he put up one with Marlon Wayne's, the actual picture that Marlon Wayne's did. He said 50 Cent did what? You know what I'm saying? Him and Marlon, they going it's a whole lot of it's a circus shit going on the social media with Marlon Wayne's, 50 Cent, Corey Holcomb, Marlon Wayne's, and 50 Cent, P. Diddy, and everybody else just coming in and they just it's crazy. So anyway, that was the picture. That was the picture that Marlon Wayne put out. He created that picture though. It was digital. It was automated and stuff. And he put 50 Cent in a hot tub with P Diddy, and he was trying to clown 50 Cent. But 50 Cent took a real picture of Marlon and put it out there with Marlon. He had the rainbow balls and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So anyway, right? The thing about P. Diddy, there is nothing that the only thing that they can do to destroy P. Diddy right now from where he at is if somebody had a recording, because everybody holler about, oh yeah, he got footage, man, that's gonna destroy Diddy, that's gonna destroy Diddy. They can't do nothing to Diddy. I don't care what they come with. They can't do nothing to Diddy that they ain't already doing right now. Unless they come up with footage of him actually involving himself in the murder of Tupac and Biggie. That's the only thing that's gonna change the trajectory of what's going on with P. Diddy right now. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, P. Diddy finna get ready to get out. His appeal is coming up. P. Diddy got a good grounds of appeal because the the judge in his sentencing guidelines, he stated that they should find him guilty on the grounds that he already got exonerated on, which is a violation of the law. So that right there in itself is gonna get him out, and then they improper implication of the Mann Act against him. So he's getting ready to come home. He didn't get number 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So P Diddy, he'll probably be home, man. Shit, sometime next year anyway. You know what I'm saying? A little bit after next year. So he's coming home anyway. But I see P Diddy coming home in the beginning of next year. You know what I'm saying? When his appeal come through, you got a direct appeal, and it take like a year for your direct appeal. If they really going through it, it'll take up to a year before your direct appeal, them get back at you on your direct appeal. So he gonna get that time back up though. Whether he do his time fully or whatever, he gonna get that time back to them people. But I'm talking about 50 Cent. The thing about 50 Cent, he's all over Diddy. He's putting this movie out about Diddy, because and the movie is biased because he had direct beef with Diddy. His beef came directly with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, RIP to the legends, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's gonna fuck P. Diddy up. They can't fuck him up no more than how they got him right now. They can't mess him up no more. You know what I'm saying? And so uh the thing about 50 Cent, now the thing about 50 Cent, all he talking about with Diddy is how freaky Diddy was. He talk about the baby oil. He talk about all the freaky stuff. Diddy messing with men and all that stuff. Don't nobody care about that stuff these days, really. You know what I'm saying? But you want to shine and showboat against and put people on there to say that he's sexually violated them, right? That's what he's doing time for. He's doing time for not trafficking but transporting with the purpose of prostitution. But both of these women that took the stand on him, they was in relationships. That's what I don't understand right there. They was in a relationship with this man. Therefore, if this is my woman and I'm finna go to Dubai, you know what I'm saying? Ain't my woman gonna go with me? I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, take out that. And then if we we on some freaky shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Who to say that that man took out there and think about it. This man is worth over 500 million. P. Diddy was worth over 500 million, closing in on $1 billion if he wasn't touching a billion, right? How much money do you think he's really making off taking one woman, you know what I'm saying, and throwing a party and they prostituting with? These celebrities, these people got money too. How much money do you think he's really making? He's not making enough to jeopardize his $1 billion status or him closing in on $1 billion status, folks. Cassie wasn't worth that much money. I'd be damned if she didn't make 100,000. I even say 10 million. I even say 10 million. But her making 10 million doing some stuff, you know what I'm saying, is still not worth fucking over $1 billion or fucking over 100 or 500 million. It ain't worth it. I don't see, you know what I'm saying, it worth it. What I'm thinking is that them motherfuckers were freaky. He was freaky, she was freaky. And they were just going goddamn it to different places and they have their little freaky thing going on. And when the situation jumped off, you know, and he got caught on the footage with him abusing her, that's when I think she was out of there. And you know what I'm saying, when people came to her and the opportunity allowed itself, she said that she was forced. She was abused. She was this, she was that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that was the case. But you know, it's all speculation. It's all speculation. That's why I keep telling people we got to go off the evidence. If we really want to know what's going on, we know the man was freaking. We know he was a piece of shit. I'm not taking that away from him. I'm not trying to stand up and defend him. We know he was freaking. We know he was a piece of shit. But we accusing this man of stuff, goddamn me, really other stuff that he probably didn't even do. They trumping up the stuff against him. And for 50 to be the one putting this stuff out, y'all know that 50 got some stuff in his past too. He got skeletons in his closet. That's why I put the thumbnail the way I put the thumbnail. You know, for one, his baby mama, Daphne Joy. You know what I'm saying? Daphne Joy, she, you know what I'm saying, accused him of sexually abusing her. You know, this stuff just happened in 2024. Sexually abusing her. Tatted Up Holly. Tatted Up Holly. She accused him, you know what I'm saying, of rape. Then we got the woman where um he put a sex tape out. You know what I'm saying? And she sued him for that. So he's talking about crimes against women. 50 Cent, he got like 5 women that he didn't violated. He got 4 women that put sexual cases against him. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, some of them got dropped. You know how people, just like we always say, we just said this a million times on social media. People with money can make stuff go away. These accusations that actually came up. Don't get me wrong. I also know that you got people that lie too. But I'm saying you got a person that's just as fucked up as P. Diddy trying to spin a narrative and make that man look bad when he's just as worse. That's what I'm saying. Uh He tried to make it seem like, oh, P. Diddy was a control freak. He wanted to control everybody around him. 50 Cent do the same thing. 50 Cent do the same thing. With Tony Yayo, with Lloyd Banks, with Young Buck, with everybody that was around him. He wanted to control them. You know? Um, Let me see. What else they say? Well, we just got through talking about the rapes and the sexual assaults and the abuse against women, where you got physical abuse against women, domestic violence and shit. 50 got all that, and not on just one woman. This is like 5 women that he got this stuff on. You know, no, he shouldn't be talking. But the thing is, the stuff be getting buried. All people got to do is look this stuff up. I could pull this stuff up right now and show you every woman that put it in the media that 50 Cent has raped them, 50 Cent has got them assaulted them, 50 Cent has this. And you can people be like, I hear somebody tell me, but man, you don't want to say that about 50, man, and he hear that on social media. He could put a lawsuit on you and get you for defamation of character and all that shit. He can't get me for defamation of character because the shit is in the motherfucking social media. I didn't say he did it. I say he got accused of doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about him putting no defamation character on defamation suit on me or trying to come at me in no type of way. My thing is, you can't call the kettle black when you just as black as the kettle. You know what I'm saying? You can't call it black. You just as black as the kettle. You just as fucked up as the kettle. This is what I think is happening, right? We all know that P. Diddy, when you think about cats that was in the industry and that was at the top of the industry, when you think about the entertainment business, P. Diddy was the man to be around. P. Diddy was the man to socialize yourself with. Everybody wanted to reach that status of P. Diddy because he had everything, whether it was motherfucking the TV outlets, whether it was ways, goddamn me, he could get you in here with this person or that person. I don't care that it came from the P. Diddy parties or whatever. All the motherfuckers freaks. All the motherfucking freaks in that industry. Every last one of them. You know? They fruited and they freaks in that industry. And I wouldn't put it past goddamn me 50 if he don't fit that criteria. I wouldn't put it past because you got to think about back in the days, Vivica Fox did goddamn me insinuate that 50 was like this. You know what I'm saying? Then she came back and she took it back and was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So, my thing is you can't try to point the finger over here. I learned that when I was in prison. A lot of people get to point the finger over there, and it's really them. They the motherfucker the whole time that's doing all this shit. They the motherfuckers. But they get the, oh yeah, I done seen so many supposed to be tough ass dudes get locked up in prison, right? On the streets, they was gangsters, shot callers. Man, they got cats, man, later be on the news and shit. Cats be like, yeah, that's my homie, man. I remember he shot this, he got that body over there, bop, 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 right? Dude come in prison, you know what I'm saying? A couple months go down and shit. This motherfucker got me. He be going at the LGBT people, you know what I'm saying? That's up in there, and turn around. Months go by. He ended up coming out the closet, and this is what he is. Now he's messing with the LGBT community. And you're like, man, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody want to push away from him. No, that's your gangster, homie. That's your homeboy right there. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, man. When people get to point the finger, you know, and showing you what a fire is at, they might be the fire starter. They might be the same one. But this is what I think. P. Diddy was at the top of the industry when it came down to the industry elites. He was at the top. I ain't saying he had the most money, but I'm saying for his pool and who he can where he can get people, he was at the top. Jay-Z wasn't fucking with him. Nobody was fucking with him. All right. He fall. Jay-Z is there now. You do have 50 Cent coming at Jay-Z too. I think 50 Cent want that top spot. When people talk about the industry, I want 50 Cent. I think 50 Cent want his name to be at the top of the Mount Rushmore of the who's who in the industry to dictate the moves. That's what I think all this shit is about. Knock down all the big fish so that I can sit at the top of the mountain. That's what I'm thinking, you know? Because if you think of the top, you had Sean P. Diddy Combs, you got Sean Carter, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Them the three top motherfuckers. Them the three top motherfuckers, right? You knock down one. One is in prison. He'll never get, you know what I'm saying, his status back. He's a shell of a man. He get out of prison. You'll have people that'll fuck with him, but he's just a shell of a man. He'll never get their status back. So now it's two. You got Jay-Z and you got 50 Cent. Now it's hot around Jay-Z too. Jay-Z got a lot of heat and stuff around him, and some of that stuff is centered around P. Diddy, you know? But one thing I gotta salute Diddy on is Diddy took his fall. He didn't get on the stand and snitch on people. He didn't give up nobody. We could sit here and we could talk all day, but Sean P. Diddy Combs did not point his finger and snitch on nobody. All the people that he probably got dirt on, he didn't snitch on nobody. We can't say the same thing about 50 Cent though, you know? Because 50 Cent came in the game snitching. 50 Cent came in the game snitching on Supreme and the Supreme team. You know what I'm saying? Prince and all them. He came in the game sending shots. He came in the game snitching on Gotti and Ja Rule. Got the whole Murder Inc. got them he flipped over. You see what I'm saying? But this same dude y'all trying to call a freak, and I'm not taking sides for this dude. I'm not trying to be, because I don't fuck with now one of them. P. Diddy or goddamn 50 Cent. I don't fuck with now one of them. But I'm just saying, you're trying to throw daggers at this man. You're trying to talk about how freaky he is and how he like men and how he try to come and buy motherfuckers clothes and take them out and get up on them and shit. But one thing you can't say about that man is that that man is a rat. Even in a world where ratting is accepted, you got motherfuckers getting out of prison and they done ratted, and you got motherfuckers getting Vlad interviews. You got them getting Art of Dialogue interviews. You got them getting what's his name? I forgot the little young dude name, little young rapper dude got the podcast. They getting all these dudes paying them $5,000, $10,000 to come do interviews, right? And these dudes ratted. You got motherfucker making movies off Nicky Burns. You got motherfucking making movies off Alpo. You got motherfucker making movies off all these people, right? That done read it. I ain't why ain't nobody did no updated movie of Frank Matthews, right? You got Frank Lucas that done read it. Why ain't nobody did no documentary or no real movie, up-to-date movie on Frank Lucas, on Pistol Pete, you know what I'm saying? Out of the Bronx. Soundview, Pistol Pete. Why ain't nobody did a movie on AJ, Anthony Jones out of fucking Baltimore? You know, Wayne Perry. Ain't nobody reached out to these dudes and tried to get these dudes these bags, man. These some dudes that went down. They done went down and they ain't read it on nobody. And they some solid ass dudes. Head shit, goddamn, he sold up where they were from. And ain't nobody reached out to them and tried to put no bag in their hand. These dudes in prison, man, finna be in prison for the rest of their life. Put them in position to where they'll be able to take care of their family. But don't get me wrong, some of them dudes so gangster, goddamn, I don't want my story out there. I'm good. But at least reach out to them and try to put this shit together. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got people. 50 Cent is running around on some petty ass shit, but motherfuckers be hollering about money, trying to get money and trying to put themselves in the play. Bro, these dudes, fucking with these dudes, man, to put you in a whole nother bracket. These real stories that people ain't even heard the real story. They just hear how the laws and stuff portrayed these dudes in books and shit. They got little documentaries where people put together like a hour documentary or 30-minute documentary where they tell the dude's stories and stuff like that. Ain't nobody reached out to fucking Kenneth Williams. Ain't nobody reached out to Kenneth Williams to do a movie. Plex, E4. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to these boys, man. These dudes got status in the streets. Motherfucking Bubba. Reach out to all these dudes, man. They got status in the streets. You know? They gonna get you a million just by hearing that their story is relevant today. Frank Matthews, they just dropped the 50-year manhunt that they had on Frank Matthews. People not talking about this type of shit. They're not talking about it. We got people with money and stuff and trying to push shit, but you will push shit on fucking rats. Motherfuckers that snitches, motherfuckers that's supposed to be top dogs, on the streets and stuff, and then they fold, and then the streets embrace them. That's why I be telling people, man, it ain't no code of the streets no more. Ain't no code of the streets no more. Everybody ratting. If you out there and you doing dirt, man, you need to rat on your homie before your homie rat on you. That's the code of the streets right now. I'm gonna rat on you before you rat on me. Y'all need to discuss that shit right now. Who gonna get ratted on? If we go down right now, who gonna do the ratting first? That's how the world is. I had to leave the motherfuckers alone, man. That ain't my world. I don't want to be in that type of shit. But I did this podcast to let people know, man. Today I had to let people know basically, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, he has like 5 women that has been pointing the finger at him, that has put lawsuits on him, that has come on the social media and told their story. And I'm telling you, soon as something happened with 50 Cent and he get locked up and people start coming up, that's when everybody gonna start coming out the woodworks. We sitting here and we listening to all these people talk about shit that happened back in the days in the 90s and everything to this man right here. Gene Dale. Why the fuck you didn't stand up, homie? You was a security. Why you didn't stand up? If you knew stuff was going wrong, you ain't said nothing. You just as guilty as Puff. Everybody that was at them P. Diddy parties, engaging in them parties and shit with P. Diddy, y'all just as guilty as P. Diddy. If y'all knew the shit was going around and y'all didn't do nothing, y'all didn't say nothing. And there was one woman that they had on there that was talking about people be hollering about what happened to the Rico because y'all they not paying attention to the Rico. You can't get that man on a Rico by his damn self. You can't create a Rico charge by his damn self. That's why it was created. A Rico charge, racketeering and corrupt organization, right? So the thing is, you got to be able to put together these pieces to make it a racketeering. You can't be on no racketeering by your damn self. A corrupt organization. How can you have a corrupt organization by yourself? I'm a corrupt organization by my damn self. This shit's crazy. That's why the RICO didn't get put on that man. For anybody that want to know, that didn't know no better than that, you know what I'm saying? That's why the RICO wasn't able to get applied to that man, is because you can't hit a person that's solo with a RICO. You can't go down with a RICO by yourself, you know? So they couldn't get the Rico on. When they first said that shit, I'm like, how the fuck they gonna give him a Rico on his own? Who else is going down with him? What, they must got Jay-Z and all that. That's when the social media and stuff was buzzing, hollering about Jay-Z name is in this and all that. All these high celebrity rappers and stuff, and they were trying to put them into the same thing with P. Diddy. Now, if that was the case and they was able to tie everybody into it, then I can understand the Rico being applied. But you can't apply that to it. So I knew the Rico was going out anyway. And just like I knew the Rico was going out, I know that this whole man case is finna get flipped over to where it's finna get wiped away. The people did not want P. Diddy to get time. They just wanted to strip him up of who he was, the man he was. And they want to strip Jay and they want to strip 50. So while 50 is trying to kick that man while he's down, he needs to be thinking about himself. He needs to be thinking about himself. One wrong move, his shit gonna collapse too. While he thinking got them he above the law. He's using that money to pay women off to be like, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you this here, drop it. Just drop the case. Come on, man. This shit is crazy. But yeah, social media been eating this stuff up, man. Every time I come on here, I see some stuff about it, but I don't really speak unless I hear something that's different or something that kind of perk my interest, be like, man, let me get on here and speak about this. And I had to speak about that because I pulled up the stuff from when 50 Cent, I'm gonna read it. So people won't think that it's defamation. I'm gonna read this shit right now, right? All right. It said in 2015, model Tatted Up Holly publicly accused her ex-boyfriend, rapper 50 Cent Curtis Jackson, of physically abusing via social media posts. There were uh, there were no criminal charges filed in relation to this specific claim, and 50 Cent reportedly posted an apology on Instagram, which was later deleted. Details of accusation. Let me see. Method. Tatted up Holly, real name unknown. No, I got her real name. Her real name is known, but it's on the other thing where I got a real name. Tatted Up Holly, real name unknown in the search research, shares screenshots on Instagram of what she claimed was text conversation between her and 50 Cent, in which she vowed to expose footage of alleged abuse. Context: the accusations followed a social media jab by 50 Cent, who had posted a picture of Holly and implied she was promiscuous. Uh, Let me see. Response: 50 Cent issued an apology to Holly on IG, saying he is too big for the kid shit and that he had no interest in seeing her down. Both parties later removed their respective posts, right? So while no sexual misconduct abuse charges were ever filed by Tatted Up Holly, 50 Cent was faced 50 Cent has faced other legal issues related to domestic incidents of defamation. Daphne Joy, another ex-girlfriend and mother of his son, Daphne Joy accused 50 Cent of rape and physical abuse in a March 2024 Instagram post. This claim emerged after 50 Cent reportedly uh, sole custody of their son following a separate lawsuit against Sean Combs that named Joy as as a sex worker. So 50 Cent filed a lawsuit against Diddy, you know what I'm saying, and named Joy as a sex worker in that lawsuit. I just Yeah, bro. I see you got a good heart, J Rose. I see you got a good heart. So 50 Cent filed a lawsuit against P. Diddy. And just like in that last post that I had did, I told y'all that P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? He found out that P. Diddy, he found out. This is what was said. You know what I'm saying? He found out that P. Diddy had Daphne Joy over there at one of his parties. And there was three men, you know what I'm saying, tossing her up while his son was in the other room. So that's the whole basis of the lawsuit, to get custody of his, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me see. Daphne Joy was a sex worker. 50 Cent denied the allegation and filed a defamation lawsuit against Joy, which was later dismissed, with both parties agreeing to pay their own legal fees. You know, he slipped up under, and he was like, man, I'm gonna give you this. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna agree to drop this shit, you know what I'm saying, and all that. Uh in 2013, domestic incident, 50 Cent was charged with domestic violence and vandalism in 2013 involving Daphne Joy. He ultimately accepted a plea deal, pleading no local contest on one count of vandalism, while domestic violence charges and other counts were dismissed. He was sentenced to 3 years of probation and community service. I mean, uh, domestic violence counseling, and subject to a restraining order. And then you got the one with the sex tape lawsuit. In a separate incident, 50 Cent was ordered by the jury in 2015 to pay 5 million to Lastonia Leviston for emotional distress after uh after he acquired a sex tape she made with ex-boyfriend and posted it online with commentary without her permission. All right. So this is the dirty. You know what I'm saying? People got skeletons in their closet, homie, and they be pointing the finger at other people. Let me see. Let me see this one. Um, no, that ain't that one. That ain't the one I was trying to see. But yeah, let me see this one. Is this it? Yeah, taste lost sweetie. All right. No, that wasn't the one. I'm looking for that last. Let me see. Is this it? This one? Well, that's misconduct. Ta-da-da. Separately, in the late 2024, an individual named Guadalupe de los Santos filed a civil suit complaint against Jackson, which was settled by just a day before the release of the Netflix. So the Netflix documentary Jackson produced about Sean Diddy Combs. The nature of the assault allegations in the case has not been widely detailed. Hold on, I'm trying to find these other women. I had this other thing on here with these other women. Let me see, is this it? Aside from Daphne Joy, there has been no other women publicly accused of 50 Cent of sexual abuse. Daphne Joy accusation of rape and physical abuse were made in March 2024 uh, Instagram post. Well, we already went through that. Um, yeah, I'm steady trying to find this other one. They got tatted up. They got tatted up Holly's real name in it. But if you want to see that, Her name is uh, Amisha. Some I forgot her name. Uh, Stony. That's her real name, Stony. Uh, while some reports mention that model name, Tatted Up Holly, real name Stony, in the context of general controversy. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, it's like five women, man, that accused this man of even though that he said the pool of jacuzzi. Yeah, I just put that up. Let me put that back up so y'all can see it. Let me see, man. I just put it up. It's finna come up right now. I just put that up. But that picture is not real. Marlon Wayans created that picture. That picture right there that y'all see, Marlon Wayans put that on his IG. That picture is not real. He just created that picture because he's trolling 50 Cent. He said, I just seen the pool. Yeah, it's AI. He altered it and he put 50 Cent and P Diddy in the same pool. They just trolling each other right now. That's all it is. They just trolling each other right now. But yeah, okay, I didn't know if it was real or not. Nah, it ain't real, homie. Yeah, it ain't real. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's why I put the thumbnail that's on her. That's why I got 50 Cent. He's coming out the closet. I AI'd that too. He's coming out the closet and he's sweating, trying to hide his skeletons in his closet. You know what I'm saying? All them dudes got skeletons in their closet, And so while this man trying to put all this pressure, and you got what he's trying to do, he's trying to sell this documentary. He's trying to get as much out of this documentary as he can. He wants as many people to watch the documentary, as he can. So the more controversy he can create for the documentary, the more he gonna be able to let me see. Hey, Brevard County, what's good? Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like all of them people, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, 50 Cent, he got even more the stuff that I dug up. That man got way more skeletons in his closet than just what I dug up. That shit just went past the cracks. And even that didn't go as far as it could have went because he paid it off. You know what I'm saying? He paid it off. The situation with Diddy, hadn't the situation with Diddy and Cassie happened in that hotel room, P. Diddy probably wouldn't even be in the position he's in right now if he used his money and everything. Oh, I did this. Let me go around and try to get this footage. Let me pay these people to get this footage. We finna get this footage out of the hand so it can't get out. He knew he did that shit. You got money, homie. If you did that shit and you all out in the hallway, you know these people got cameras. I would, man, me, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have did no shit like that. But if that was me, man, let me go through this motherfucker. Let me try to grease some palms and shit. I make motherfuckers got that mean shit. Let me get this shit, man. I can't let this shit get out. Shit, you too high up there, bro. But you got a lot of people whose power, as they grow, they power will get beside them. And they end up doing stupid shit. But don't get me wrong, shit. The whole industry is like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if if he wasn't in the jacuzzi with that man at one point in time in his life. You know? I know he got fire hot, goddamn it, when that information came back to him about his baby mama getting tossed up at that party. I know that much. Any man would be hot as a motherfucking hot as fucking fish grease. What my baby mama, my son's mother, was over there getting tossed up by three dudes while this man recorded it, and my son is in the other room playing. Oh yeah, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. That's why this man hot, you know. Yeah, but Marlon Wayans, he been trolling them back. He put a picture up of 50 Cent, his old picture of the Minutemen, the Minutemen picture from the video where he got his shirt off with the baby oil on him. He was like, man, who put that damn baby oil on you? And then he got that Minutemen, and that was kind of funny too, you know. So, but yeah, this shit is just crazy, man. This shit is just crazy. That's why every time somebody say something, you got Corey Holcomb. When Marlon Wayans came up and he was basically telling 50 Cent, he was like, man, you a piece of shit for putting a documentary out, trying to slander the man further than where he's at, right? You had Corey Holcomb to come up and try to defend it and holler about, man, you can't trust a man, saying that they can't live in their truth. And then so it's a whole circus right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You got P. Diddy, he's in jail, he's in prison, he's doing his thing, but he'll be out soon. And it's just a circus. I'm just I'm just getting in on the ride, you know. I don't I don't want to let the circus go past, man, without me getting on the ride, you know. Get my little enjoyment from the circus itself. Nah, they ain't got no self-control, man. Money, when you get a certain status of money, and just like I was breaking it down, what I think, P. Diddy, he was at the top of the industry. When it came down to our people, he was at the top of the industry. Jay-Z, he wanted that status. 50 Cent, he wanted that status. So it's a dog eat dog world because everybody can't have the status. So motherfuckers pulling each other down. Uh, uh. And so boom, P. Diddy gone. Now who took that step? You got Jay-Z up there now. You know? What's up, J Rose? You said you want to give me a heads up. Give me a heads up about what? But yeah, this shit is crazy, man. I'm sitting back getting my popcorn, man, and getting ready for the ride. That's all I can do. Get me a little seat on the roller coaster, man, and get ready for the wave. What's up, J Rose? Cause I'm finna get ready to get up off here, bro. I'm trying to see what you got to say. I'm finna get ready to pack this thing up, man. Go ahead and bounce. I appreciate everybody for coming in here, you know what I'm saying? And rocking out with me. But I really want y'all to think about what I said. All the stuff that I said, go back through the other videos that I did when I was speaking of this his situation. And I want y'all to think about what I'm saying in it and put it into what you already know. And it's gonna open up your mind to something that's totally different. No, you told me you told me about it, bro. You told me about the story. The thing is, it's hard for me to find it though. I don't know where to find it at. That's why you got to hit me up on my other. I'm on I'm on IG. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I'm on all them situations, man. Just hit me up on them, and you get in my DM. You shoot me what you need to shoot me. Yeah, you sure right, Queen. You right about that. You right about that. And I tell people that stuff all the time, man. You know. But the thing is, focused on that. focused on them being the weirdos like that. You just got to find the ones that's in your lane, man, and you stick with the people that's in your lane. You know, I can't put my focus on the weirdo over there. You know what I'm saying? That weirdo over there is living his life. You got a lot of them weirdos, right? They live their life, they happy, and a lot of them is doing better than us. So why would I be focused about a person on a person? That person probably live a totally different life than I live. I don't have the energy to focus on that person. I only had the energy to put into me, you know? Yeah, hit me up on IG, bro, and so I can follow you. I don't know if you go by J Rose on your IG or what. You know what I'm saying? But you got to hit me up on IG and let me know. But that's what I'm saying. Like the people we consider weirdos and stuff, we just got to stay away from them. We stay away from them. Let them do their thing over there in Weirdoville. You know, they stay over there in Weirdoville. I'm gonna stay over here doing me. But a lot of them people that's doing their thing over there like that, a lot of them people they happy with what they doing, and a lot of them people got money, and a lot of them people happy. So my thing is, let me get to that status. I want to get to that status on my end. I want to be content with what I got going on. I want to, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna be able to get there focused on them and worried about what they doing over there. Weird. But this right here, this is a podcast. So the stuff that's on social media and all that stuff that's flying through the airwaves, I get on here and I deliver content. So that's what I'm doing. I'm giving content. But like in my personal life, you know, whatever they do, they do. You know what I'm saying? I can't focus on that. I just got to stay away from it. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jay. Just hit me up on the thing on IG, homie, and send me whatever you need to send me on IG so I can look at it. Because on here, once I'm gone, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I can't go back in it and be like, okay, I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna get that. I could do that on IG though. So yeah, you got to hit me up on IG. It's the same name, Chatta Pound. You'll see me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna screenshot my thing so next time I come up in my live, I can put my IG up there so everybody can know the page to find me on and all that. I'm gonna have all my social media contents and stuff up there, and I'm gonna put them there. This here's where you can find me on TikTok. This is where you can find me on Facebook. This is my page on IG. This is my page on this everything, so y'all can follow me. But you said what? Okay, I have to make it. Yeah. Because I had said that last time, man. But I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for being in here, being entertained, man, sitting in with me. You know what I'm saying? Queen, this was my first time meeting you. I appreciate you coming in. I hope y'all share this here with y'all people, man, so that we can get the numbers up on this thing. I'm finna start a whole nother podcast on a whole nother page and channel and stuff. So y'all stay in tune with that because we gonna really start interviewing people and stuff on that thing right there. And I ain't gonna be cussing as much on that thing either. It's because I want to get all the money. But y'all take care, man. I appreciate y'all coming up in here. I'll be back next time. Next time something popping, get the popping, you know what I'm saying? I'll be back up in here to deliver to you. This here's Zopound's Lounge, man. I'm about this thing. Hey, little dude. Yeah, you. Hey.